Everything in your cart all day long becomes free shipping and handling, so please take advantage of that. Instead of kind of breaking up, you know, a couple each day, if you put them all together, you get free shipping. Plus, you have until the end of January to do any returns. So if somebody's opening it at the end of December, they still have an entire month to try it out to see if it's right. If not, they can return it. And we do flex pay on everything right now for our Black Friday week. Everything is on 5 flexible payments as well, and we're also giving you $50 free if you open up an HSN credit card. So lots of ways. If you're looking behind me and you're like, I'm dwarfed amongst these gigantic, officially licensed throws, it is not an illusion. This is the biggest we've ever done, and it's our best value of the day. Everybody waits all year long. When is it time for the Northwest officially licensed NFL throw? Today is the day. We have gone bigger, better, and exclusive for our today's special. So the first thing is, what you see here, you can't get it anywhere else. Not in any NFL shop, not at the stadium, nowhere. That makes you a part of something that is very, you know, exclusive, personalized, customized for you. The artwork on these throws, each one of these is specific to the team. So this is the actual Bills Stadium in the background, and this huge, stunning, gorgeous helmet in the front with the name of the team at the bottom. Now, the last time, right, that we did a beautiful Northwest throw, that one was about 60 by 80, and that was the largest we had ever done on a Today Special. This one, my friends, is 23% bigger. The one you're looking at on our Today Special today is now 66 by 90, and it's $39.99. Silky, beautiful throw. Grab your teams. I'm gonna give you what we are about to sell out of, so you do not miss your team. That's why you got up early and tuned in. First off, Bengals sold out. Sold out in the Bengals. We already see it's early and we're already starting to lose those. Bills, this is why I have this one pulled up right now. 90 people can get it in the Bills. My next one to sell out will be Titans at 70 and then Colts at 180. Now I wanted to show you the difference. This was the last biggest that we had. This was the size. Look at how the new throw is like dwarfing the other one. And this was huge and everybody loved it. This is the one that you're getting now, the bigger of the size. Grab it, 802-166 while you have it. You know, we have a lot of talented people around here. Laura Baker, you know, I was telling people, they said, Laura Baker's gonna talk NFL. I said, you know that she does sports reporting?
I did, yeah.
Did you just cover the Super Bowl 2 years ago?
I did, I was at the Super Bowl 54 in Miami.
You
yes,
were.
That was really awesome, so I covered that. I wasn't there as a guest, I was there as an employee working, yeah, so I was reporting on it. And then I did years and years and years of college football, like many, many years. So,
what is your team?
Yeah, so well, I'm a Bucks girl.
Just making sure.
I am.
I'm wearing my Cardinals.
You are.
I'm an Arizona girl.
Very cute.
I'm a transplant. That's also a great thing to talk about that, because I am a Cardinals fan. I'm here in Tampa.
Yes.
This throw, you can get any team that we still have left.
Well, we sold out of the Bengals.
Bengals is the only one sold out so far, yes.
Yep. And so, but the thing is that you don't have to be living in Arizona in order to be able to get this, right? We can get this to you, and also we can directly send it to your loved ones no matter where they are. And so that's what's really cool about this. So you were talking about the size. This is 5.5 feet wide by 7.5 feet tall. It is the largest throw we sell and is exclusive to HSN. So the style that we gave you here, these stadiums, as we go through it, you're gonna love. So you're seeing the name there across the bottom, the helmet bright in center, right there, just popping right off of the throw. And then this is the Ravens Stadium, which is really amazing to be able to see. So as we flip it, you're going to see every single one of these is an actual photo of the current stadium that they have. So the Bills, this is really interesting. This is Highmark Stadium for the Bills. The Bills are getting a new stadium in 2026, which means the 90 people who have left to get this.
84.
84, okay, the 84.
I'll keep counting down.
This is going to be a collector's item for them, because this stadium isn't going to exist in a couple of years, right? As they build that new one, and highly likely that we will ever make one between now and then of Highmark Stadium. We'll sneak through this again because you were showing the size comparison on that one. Bengals is behind it and they're kind of sold out for you.
Yep.
But then we take a look here. We have Empower Field at Mile High Stadium for the Broncos. They just renamed that for naming rights, but they kept the Mile High in there, which I think is really cool. And I love that so many of them have the lights, so they're kind of night games. And you can see how the lights are lit up. You can see the people in the stands that are there.
You can see actual people.
Just wait, some of them are really cool. You see fireworks, and some of them you can see the players on the field. You can see the scoreboard in them. That's what's really interesting. And then here we have the Cleveland Browns. And I love the colors, how they're very vivid, how they're very vibrant, and they are exactly the NFL approved colors. So this has the officially licensed by the NFL, and the reason we get that is because if you notice, the Broncos and the Browns both have orange in them, but they're slightly different. And we cannot put the Browns orange on the Broncos helmet or vice versa. We have to make sure that we have the exact correct color, that stamp of approval by the NFL, and we're getting that with this. The other thing that's important too is that these are not going to fade as you wash them. Machine wash, tumble dry low, easy to maintain and take care of. But the way we do the dyeing pattern, every single one of these little yarns have an infused permanently ink inside of them. So as you wash it, it actually opens up and gets softer, but the colors even get more vibrant.
I know everybody's waiting to purchase theirs. You know, they want to see their team, and then they're going to go in the cart grabbing it.
I know. Yes.
Maybe you have a few family members that are Colts fans, a few of them that are Texans, some of them are another team. Grab all the teams you need, right? Put them in your cart. You can directly send them out to them if you're a little worried about them getting it, or you're not going to travel to see them for the holidays. Send it directly to them. But whether they're using this on the couch, tailgating, you know, on the bed, on the wall,
anywhere you want. I mean, this is massive. And the thing is too, is that you talked about tailgating. I took it to a Friday night football game at the high school, right? I mean, that's one of the things, is that it's so nice when you're there and you're in the high school and you're on those cold bleachers that they have. It's so big that it can sit underneath you and still cover up your entire body and the person next to you and maybe 3 or 4 people next to you, because it's so long when it's 7.5 feet tall that you're taking a look at that here.
Oh, here's the one with the fireworks.
Oh, there's one. There's quite a few of them. So this is the Chiefs one. Yeah, take a look at that. For Kansas City, you're taking a look at it. That's GEHA Field. They just got renamed last year too, which is you know, an interesting one. Some of these sponsorships I always find really fascinating. You can take a look at SoFi Stadium here with the Chargers. They share their stadium, of course, with the Rams, so we're going to see a different picture of the Rams coming up. But how cool is this? Because they do have a billboard across the top of their stadium. So this one's actually showing an LA sort of scene on it. And then the one that's coming up actually shows a game on the field with the Rams too. So that's kind of interesting to be able to see the difference.
280 left in the Chargers.
Okay.
So as we're going through, I'm going to let you know the ones that are more in the lower digits of what we have available. There it is also in the Raiders.
This is, Allegiant Field here for the Raiders in Vegas. Of course, they've moved around quite a bit. I like this one because check it out. See, they're actually singing the national anthem. It's happening on the field. So you can see the flag with everybody holding it up on the field. You can see the flag with the service members at the very top right here, which is really fascinating. I just think it's really special.
Could you imagine if you were at that game?
Well, can you imagine if these are your season tickets and you know that you were there? That's you. Like, you're on your own blanket, right? Like, that's what's pretty cool about it.
Everybody has me on their blanket. I'm like pretty famous because I'm in those particular seats. All right, Patriots, Dolphins.
Yeah, so take a look at the Patriots with Gillette Stadium there. Now, this one's a little bit different because this one was taken, I think, right after the game, and they cleaned everything up. So you can see there's actually just a few security guards in the end zone there, but the rest of the stadium is perfectly empty, which makes it kind of cool there. And then, of course, Hard Rock Stadium down in Miami, you can see with the Dolphins, and you can even see how they have the screens on either side, and you can see how the players here on the field, so it's kind of like what you would see it, but the helmet just really pops off, and it's so soft. I think that's one of the things that's really important to mention, is that this blanket is so it has a silk touch to it, so it's really, really gentle and soft, but the nice part is though it's not silk, so you don't have to maintain it that way. Really quick. But you still get that warmth.
Really quick on the Dolphins. More than half of what we brought in for the Dolphins has already been spoken for. And if you're thinking about one of this for somebody on your list, and you're thinking, I wonder if they have that, they don't.
For sure they don't.
Because this is brand new.
Well, we launched it today.
Yep. So if you're thinking, I think they have a blanket, do they have this blanket? They do not have this blanket. So if that's your thought process, this is brand new, it's exclusive. You cannot walk into any team, shop, stadium.com of any sort and get this, because this is just here. Each team has its own exclusive design because this is really the stadium. This is the helmet in front, and it is the bigger version of what we normally do from Northwest. This is about 23% bigger. And earlier today was like, you know, why would we want it to be bigger? Exactly what Laura was talking about. If you're putting it under you, over you. If I have a Tom Wise, who's, do you know he's like, what did he say, 6'4"?
6'4", yeah.
No. Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet. I'm just under 6 feet. And you know the thing about that too is when you're taller, blankets don't cover your feet. You have to sort of angle them if you're lucky, and they still sometimes don't even cover your shoulders and your feet at the same time. So with this, I think it's fantastic. My dad is 6'9", and so he never finds a blanket that covers his feet, right? So I mean, anybody that's 6 feet and up, 5'11" and up, to tell you the truth, they're going to be so thankful for this because they're going to have something that actually covers their entire body, and 2 people can fit underneath it too. The other thing that I like is the thickness of this. So you can see it here. It's not so thick that it's heavy when you're wearing it, but it's thick enough to be plush and soft and warm and cozy against your skin. And this is a great shot too to show that each of them has a durable binding around the edge, just to give you an extra layer of that quality and durability that you're looking for. That's completely stitched in. A lot of them are glued in. This is not. This is stitched in because we do want to make sure that you're having something that's going to last and stand the test of time.
Northwest really goes.
They really do. I mean,
no pun intended, but to the edges, right? To try to make sure
they take it to the end zone, baby.
You see, we got all the puns. Really quick, Jets and Steelers as well. We're going to try to go through a lot of these so you can see them a couple of times. But Tennessee Titans, here it is, the Arizona Cardinals. There's my bird gang that's here. 60 left in the Titans.
Oh my goodness, okay.
So Titans will be the next one to sell out as everybody's waking up, everybody's starting to get their Thanksgiving going. And people that come here to get the NFL throws at HSN know that today is the day.
Collectors come every year on Thanksgiving and they join us at midnight.
Oh, 17,000 were sold since midnight last night with you and Suzanne. I mean, think about that. Now everybody's waking up. Everybody's, you know, putting stuff in the oven.
The turkey's going in the oven. Hopefully it's already in there, maybe.
Right, but if your team is currently here, reminder, Bengals already sold out. When we say the next time you see Laura, the next presentation, the next host is going to tell you more teams are gone.
That's exactly right. And we're going to start to lose them throughout the day. The Panthers one is really cool. Check out the fireworks that are going off right above the helmet. So that's another one that has the really amazing fireworks. Here we take a look at the Falcons in Atlanta, and their stadium is awesome. So some of them you really notice them because, for instance, the Falcons, they have this stadium that's enclosed right there. So some of them have retractable stadiums, some of them are enclosed stadiums, some of them are open air stadiums.
Oh wait, really quick. When they did the Cardinals one, was it open or closed?
So the Cardinals one, they have it. That's a retractable stadium, right?
Yeah,
they have it open.
Yeah, they have it open.
Yeah. So they have it open there with the glass on the top. But I just love that you can take a look at these different ways and really just sort of, it brings home. It's something that's really special and unique. We talk about these being exclusive to HSN. And of course, we always bring you an exclusive throw when they sell out. We bring you back a new throw every Thanksgiving, but we make it different. So this will never be repeated either.
No, Dub Bears.
Dub Bears.
I don't know.
This one is so special to me. Okay, so my dad's side of the family is from Chicago. But until I started selling this, I never really understood the meaning behind Soldier Field. So Soldier Field was actually built in 1924. But then in 1925, they changed the name, and that's when they named it Soldier Field. Why? Well, we kind of figured it had to do with soldiers, right? It actually is in remembrance of those who fought for us in World War I, which I think is really, really incredible to be able to have that there for us.
I love that. And again, you get a piece of history, a piece of, you know, something that they love, something that, you know, even if they're a service member, they get a little piece of that as well. Cowboys, I think we're more than half gone in our Cowboys as well.
Not surprising at all to me because the Cowboys are always extremely popular. It's now AT&T Stadium. You can take a look at it. It's really sharp. The lights across the top are almost popping like fireworks. They're not fireworks. It's actually the lights, the way they have their stadium done. But I just absolutely love it. It's a really classy throw. 4,500
that we brought in the Cowboys. I've got about 2,500.
Okay.
No, 2,500? 22,000. I lied. The numbers are going so fast,
I don't foresee that lasting till midnight.
They're just rattling numbers off in my ear. They're going so fast. Oh, the Lions. Look at that blue up against the black.
I mean, that looks amazing. So that's on Ford Field. What's interesting is that the Ford family actually owns the Lions. Many Lions fans know that. And of course, they bought the naming rights to their own stadium, which is pretty smart marketing move on their own part.
Packers.
Yeah, I mean, Lambeau Field, listen, I mean, just another one that's extraordinarily traditional. You take a look at that. I mean, the stands are jammed. The American flag is flying high. I just think that, you know, I mean, what they call the frozen tundra, I think. They need a lot of these blankets up there.
Right. Really quick, I want to stop as we take a look at the Vikings and the Rams. So the first thing is, this is what we call the best value of the day. If you think about this, for $39.99, if you got something else that was officially licensed, like a T-shirt or a bag or something like that, you might use it every once in a while. A blanket, a throw, you're using every day.
I mean, you use it all the time. And the thing is, it's like sometimes you take it, if you only have one that's your favorite, it's the one that people fight over in the house. It's the one that goes from the bed to the sofa. I keep one in my car. You have no idea how many times my car one gets used. Either I'm in a restaurant and my niece and nephew are cold, or you know, they use it, they're in the back seat and they're in my car and they're freezing and I put it on them. Or I end up just randomly, which happens because we live in Florida, if maybe other people do it as a picnic, we go to the beach sometimes on occasion. We're like, oh, it's a beautiful day. Let's go watch the sunset. Well, the blanket's in my car, and guess what? Yes, it's gonna get sandy. Yes, it's gonna get dirty. I don't care because it goes in the washing machine. It's so easy to maintain.
And it's humongous. I mean, it is humongous. So the one that we had before was a 60 by 80, and that's what
that's the one that we traditionally sell during the year.
That's our normal,
Yeah, and so on Thanksgiving Day last year, if you bought this one, if you bought our Thanksgiving throw last year, this is the same size as last year. So
not the same design.
Not the same design at all by any means. But yeah, so they were. This is 66 inches by 90 inches, which means it's 5.5 feet wide by 7.5 feet tall. And then of course that design is sold out and long gone. It'll never come back. And so this one is, I like it though, because this brings us the nostalgia. I mean, here you can see on the 49ers, it even says Super Bowl championships, home of the faithful. And this is an actual picture of the actual stadium for San Francisco. That's what's really amazing about this. And so what you're getting here is something that's truly authentic. And of course, when you get it, it also is going to come in a plastic clear bag. And on that bag, it's going to be sealed with a hologram. It's a silver hologram. And that's the officially licensed NFL stamp of approval.
More than half of what we brought in for the 49ers gone. Eagles, did you also give me an update on
see the Eagles? Here they are. Fly, Eagles, fly.
More than half the quantity in the Eagles is already gone. I'll tell you, people wait for this day. They wait for whatever it looks like. They wait for their team to be available. They grab it on a phenomenal deal. Eagles and 49ers getting very limited. Here it is in the Seahawks, and there you go. Laura,
Ray J, that's Ray J. Yeah, there's our Buccaneers. You can take a look. This is a field I know very well, right? But you know what's really ironic is I look at this and I remember, because my brain still goes to the old stadium. I think, oh, that's the sombrero. I'm like, nope, that's the Ray J, right? And so, but you can see how it has Buccaneers there in the end zone. You can actually see people in the tunnels down here around this area. There's more people over here down on in this end zone. It looks like they're lining up for a play down there. It says touch. Oh, they just scored a touchdown because that's what they do in the stadium. Look, so it says touchdown across the top.
I got little cheerleaders on my side.
I love it.
I got little cheerleaders. I mean, you'll actually have a lot of fun kind of picking out all the little details in the stadium. There's the Seahawks. We have one more on the back here I want to get to.
It's the Commanders over here.
Yes. So, and would this be the first year?
No, this is our second year for the Commanders. Yeah, and so you can take a look at that. And we have the stadium that's going on. They just had a big game. They just beat the Eagles, and the Eagles fans are not very happy about that.
Let's find that comparison one more time, because I want to show what the 60 by 80 looks like, so you could visually see.
This way.
Yes, it's over there.
Here it is.
You come with me.
I think you might be right. I think this might be our first year for the Commanders with the new logo on. I think last year we didn't have a logo on any of the Commanders things.
That's what I was thinking, maybe.
So,
but this is the normal Northwest throw that we're used to seeing, that 60 by 80, and everybody even loves it.
So this is what we sell throughout the year.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the new one. This is our Rochelle throw that we sell throughout the year, and you can see there, it's the 60 by 80. This one is 66 by 90. So you can actually see a huge difference. So there's, you know, about 6 inches wider on the side, and then about 10 inches longer on the bottom. You know what else is important to mention about this is if you look up throws and other online areas, first of all, you're not going to find our style because it's exclusive here to HSN. So if you love the design of the helmet with the stadiums in the background, that's important. But also make sure you check the pricing on those, because for $40, which is what you're getting here, the throws online are a lot smaller. Some of them are 40 by 50 and some of them are 50 by 60, which is a really important thing to do, because I just got a package. I bought a toy and it showed up on my doorstep and I was like, what is this? I didn't buy anything. And it's about a third the size of what I was expecting, what it looked like in pictures. So with this, you know you're actually getting something quality.
What's really funny is, even I work here, and when I go to purchase something and I still see the dimensions on like whatever I'm purchasing, for some reason my brain never computes it when it's just like numbers, but when I get to see people standing next to it,
it does,
Price, Bills sold out.
Bills.
Congratulations. I like it when you get up early, you get the team that you want. So Bills and Bengals sold out. My next lowest in quantity right now are my Titans, and is it still 45 left in the Titans? So that one's getting very slim. Colts, you are at about 168 in my Colts. And when I said a lot of the other ones, like the Cowboys, the 49ers, more than half of what we brought in. And we brought in thousands, 4,000 at midnight. And we're already halfway through them in this. 17,000 people have purchased theirs, and you just saw this for the very first time. I saw it at midnight last night. Bryce, how tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". Look at how it's on him. Aaron, you're tall, but how tall are you? 5'9". 5'9". See, look at that. I mean, if you're looking at something that's impressive, that is new, that's exclusive, you can't find it anywhere else, and I mean anywhere else. You cannot go to the stadium, you cannot go to NFL themselves, you cannot go to the team page, you cannot do anything. We're the only ones that have it, and each individual throw has its own artwork.
They really do. And the other thing, too, is that they're really easy to fold up and just take with you, throw them under your arm, throw them in the backseat of the car. Easy to do. What's going on, girl?
Look at this. I love these. I'm not even a football fan, but they're so nice and comfy.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you for coming in.
Great to be together. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, 802-166. The next time you see this beautiful woman, she's gonna have some bad news about some teams.
Bills, sorry Bills, but hey, they're going to the end maybe, right?
You know who's popular. By the way, if you just put in football fan shop into the search bar, we have a lot of officially licensed NFL, and that means a lot, right? Don't get like a Vikings purple that's not quite right, or the red for the Cardinals that's not quite right. We get the stamp of approval from the NFL and all of those incredible items. So if you have some sports fans, make sure that you grab that. Oh, by the way, we also have an officially licensed home turf pillow, a 16x6 for $21.99 that was really popular.